All right, let me go ahead and get started. I am so sorry, y'all. I scheduled this wrong last night at 10 o'clock for this morning. I realized I wasn't getting my reminder notification, so that's 100% on me. Hey, good. Go ahead and get started. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new, hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher struggle cooking class. Not only am I not a professional chef, clearly, no YouTuber, clearly, can't get the scheduling right. I'm just a mom, two teenage boys, and I am a home cooker. I've been sharing my health and wellness. I love to eat. Who doesn't? Well, maybe some people do, don't. I don't know. And I am making sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free substitutions with I like, and I think you would like. So sit back and relax. Thank you. One second. All right. Let's try that again. Let me know if that's any better, Diana. Dirty Diana. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. All right. So I think I cleaned my counters and everything. Hopefully you guys can hear. Hopefully you guys can see. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I have been dreaming about that mag griddle that I made, I don't know when, a few days ago. And I want another one. I want it all. And I want it now. Dirty Diana approves. Well, good morning, Living Out Loud. Thank you for being here. Anybody else who's watching, if you want to be counted present in class, you're more than welcome to announce yourself. If you want to ninja watch, that's fine too. Good morning to you. And yes, Dirty Diana, I love it. I feel bad saying it, so I'm so glad that you appreciate. Okay. So we are going to make a waffle breakfast sandwich. Have I ever made this before? No. Has it ever stopped me? No. I'm just going to throw it together because I'm hungry, team greedy, and I want to see, how it tastes. So we're going to do waffles, but mine are sugar-free and grain-free and dairy-free. So we're going to make chaffles. Chaffles are basically a cheese and egg waffle. So you can make them sweet or savory. We've done both. You can do sweet for a waffle like we're gonna do, and you can do savory for like toast, like when we've done BLTs. Lots of variations there. So we're going to make our waffles, and then we are going to, oh my goodness. Diana says, I made them melt and it's a hit. Remind me, my dear, I forget, y'all, I cook all the time. So what, I just got a notification, watch now, Maggie the substitute teacher. YouTube is something. Let me know which melt. Tell me, the tuna melt? I make so many. Y'all make my heart melt. And Caudell is here, early bird on the West Coast. Hello, Caudell from California. Thank you for being here, my dear. So we are going to make waffles and we're going to use them as like a biscuit. If you guys have ever had a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit with honey, that's what I'm going for today. So we'll make the waffles. Caudell, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to make our French eggs again on the griddle. I don't know if you've made those yet. These are fried eggs with a little bit of Parmesan, but manchego for me because I'm dairy free, and a little bit of heavy cream, but coconut cream for me, dairy free. And the chicken is going to be our team spicy winner chicken dinner. Oh, Caudell says you're near hungry. So we did do a poll, and thank you to the Cauliflower Chicken Company or the Cauliflower Company who sent me a coupon for free chicken. And I asked you all to vote if you wanted spicy or regular. So Team Spicy won. So I'm going to do spicy chicken tenders. But you can do this if you like more of a buttermilk, like a creamy, I was going to say bland, but it's not bland, but like a milder taste. You could absolutely do this with the regular chicken tender. Okay, now Caudell says it's choppy. I'm going to refresh again, but let me know okay or not okay. Diana says, okay, let me refresh. Hopefully that's better. I know sometimes you guys are on delay, so I'm going to get our ingredients out. Give me a thumbs up if the sound is okay. Thank you all for telling me. Again, I'm not a professional. It's just me at home with my iPad, and I'm scared to touch it. I want to adjust it, but you know it'll fall over. Okay, so let's get our ingredients out. But yes, Diana, that sounds amazing. Turkey with tomato sandwich with cheese on top and avocado salsa covered bread. I don't remember that. Could you please inbox me that recipe and I'll make it again. I'll make it live. But I've got hundreds of videos on here and I eat all the time. So, but I'm glad you liked it. But yeah, inbox me the link to that or the thumbnail screenshot and I'll make it. All right, let's get our ingredients out. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm gonna make two of them. Team Greedy. All right, going to our new. Hi, Richard is here. Richard is always watching. Hello, sir. Thank you and good morning to you. We should start with some coffee, but oh, y'all, I'm already excited to eat. What is wrong with me? Am I the only one? All right, so our side by side looks like it works. So this is what I used our coupon for. So y'all, I'm really excited. So these are the chicken tenders that I'm gonna use. If you can have regular like Tyson breaded or grilled chicken tenders, use that. But I have to avoid flour, I wanna avoid grains. I'm 80 pounds down, I got 20 more to go. We're gonna get the rest of this weight off. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Y'all are keeping me accountable. Okay, so this is the Kali Power brand. So it's real chicken. And I say that because y'all know there are a lot of chicken substitutes. And that's fine if you like the impossible meat. I like the real meat. I know we have vegetarians here, we have vegans here. So I always like to give you guys your substitutes. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. So this is real chicken, but instead of breading with flour, it's breaded with cauliflower. So this has been approved for me. I am so excited. And I'll be honest with you guys, I actually like these better than the chicken nuggets. The boys and I did the taste test for the chicken nuggets where I held them hostage. And I think the reason why, chicken nuggets, this is going to sound horrible, but I'm always going to be honest with you all. Chicken nuggets are not a natural piece of meat. They're formed, right? So they're just a little bit different. Nothing wrong with them. They're good. But these are actual chicken strips, like if you took breast meat and you just shredded it and then it's just covered in the coating. So I like that better than a nugget, which just seemed a little bit, I'm trying to think of a word. I wanted to say kiddified, but yeah, you know what I mean. All right, who else is here? We got Keisha. Keisha, the Queen of Hearts. No, Keisha Cakes. I've got two Keishas. Keisha Cakes, yes. Hello, my dear. Good morning. And good morning to you. All right, let me turn the air down because I'm old and I'm hot. But we are going to put our Kali Power in the air fryer. So I'm going to cook these just like regular chicken tenders. Love, love, love these. The red is the spicy-ish, as the label says. And they have another one that's green and it's regular flavor. So you have two options. We're going to get our eggs, our goat cheese. Oh, yeah. Let's get started. I need to get my uniform too. So let's get everything out of our big, beautiful fridge. Again, thank you, Mr. Option One, for replacing all of our appliances. Oh, Keisha says you're old and hot over there too. Yeah, y'all, it's raining today. I got my rain boots on. So, got my rain boots on. I love these. I don't get to wear them often, but they're tall rain boots. So my legs are not sweating, but, and then this right here, I love this little quarter zip, but it's not, it's like sweatshirt material on the inside. So yeah. Ah, Cadell says you love the manchego. You take a slice when you're too hungry. Isn't it amazing? There is a cheese tray, I think Walmart has. It's like little tapas of goat's cheese and sheep's cheese and so many different. It is an acquired taste. So for anybody new, manchego is my substitute for Parmesan. If you can have Parmesan cheese, please have some for me. Parmesan is made from cow's milk. I'm sensitive to cow dairy. So I use manchego, which is made from sheep's milk, which gives me that dry, salty, aged cheese. Love it. Oh, Living Out Loud says, if I'm old, you're a ghost. Okay, I won't say old, but Here's where the old comes from. Y'all know I'm 46 and I believe in aging gracefully. I am not trying to compete with anybody 20 years my junior. Them days are over. But I do want to age gracefully. But yeah, I remember when I was on Lead Attorney show once and someone saw me and they, that's a fine granny. I'm not a granny. Oh. Oh, I look like I lost some more. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Y'all see everything. All right, let's get these ingredients. But thank you for the compliment. And yes, I got at least 20 more to go. So, and I'm gonna do it my way, low and slow and not hungry. Oh yeah, they said fine granny. Call me a fine granny. No comment. What else do we need? Cheese, please. All right. We're gonna use these goat's cheese slices. We're gonna use, you know what? I love our fridge, y'all. It's amazing. I'm just gonna get everything out and then I'll walk you guys through it because I know we have some new people. Diana says she's a proud granny. I'll be a granny one day. Long time. I got 2 teenage boys, so give me at least a decade. What else do we need? Eggs, cheese. I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of stuff out. Okay. Don't tell anybody. The boys would roll their eyes, but you know, God blessed us with sons, so I don't have any daughters, and I am very girly, if you haven't noticed yet. And my boys are all boy, which is excellent. That's what we want. But you know, one day it would be nice to have, you know, I used to dream about like shopping with a little one who stayed by my side and did not run like a banshee through the stores, did not hop on and off the shopping cart and do wheelies with it and spin it around and run over people's ankles and, you know, all of that. That's my experience. Maybe one day there'll be a Granny Maggie and a little one will have matching aprons. Okay, I digress. Diana is 51. All right, I'm looking forward to it, y'all. I'll be 47 next month, so I'm closer to 50 than I am 40, but that's okay. I feel incredible. Cardinal says impossible meat is impossible to her. I've actually tried it, and it's not bad, but I'm going to give you guys my take on it. All right, we have, or if you don't know, we have Maggie merch in the Zazzle store. Link is in the description, and I'll put it here. We have lots of stuff, and I'll be ordering more so you guys can see. We've got cups and mugs and t-shirts and bowls and pitchers. I wear my apron every day. We have different colors. You can customize it for free with your name, you know, Granny Maggie. I'm not going to do that. I do not want to speak that. Not now. Oh, no. And we have 3 sizes, long, standard, and kid sizes. Oh, the impossible meat has too many chemicals. You know, I didn't know that. Y'all know I am not the food police. I say eat what you can or eat what you like. I know we have some vegans in the community. I went to an event for work. Y'all know before the pandemic, I was an executive at Coke. Great company, great experience. It's just, you know, that corporate life. And the commute and everything, I didn't realize how stressful it was for me. So I don't know why I do that. Every time I show you guys the apron, I have to do the hip shimmy. And I don't know why. It's so unnecessary. But I can't help myself. Yeah, it rained overnight. Keisha's about to be 50 on Halloween. You got a birthday coming up, my dear. Oh my goodness. Well, let me know. I love to celebrate. I'll drop you some happy mail. Inbox me somewhere and remind me because I will forget. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, that impossible meat. We went to a burger place and I used to manage a team and I said, you know, order what you want, but I'm going to try this impossible burger. It was good as a loaded burger, like kind of like with the just egg, like in an omelet with veggies and other stuff in it. It's good. It needs some other stuff around it to absorb, by itself, you know, probably like tofu, it's kind of bland, but you know, use what you can. Ah, oh, living out loud, so that was a nice digression. I need to pull my hair back. Oh, yeah, y'all, I do that sometimes. I just go off on a tangent. Focus, Maggie. All right, so I'm gonna sip on my iced coffee like I need any, but I've got this right here. Y'all know I have the Panera membership. Panera is a coffee shop in my area. For like $10 a month or something, you can get unlimited beverages. So I swing by there, and I always get my iced coffee with almond milk unsweet, and then I bring it home, or I have the skinny syrups in the car. So this is an option for you. So vanilla flavor burst. This is my sweetener. I'll keep it here because maybe we'll put some in our waffle. Just stir it up. My ice is melted, but it's okay. Usually I make a hot coffee, and I probably will later, but y'all, I've been thinking about this biscuit waffle, whatever we're gonna have. Iced coffee, sugar-free, dairy-free. All right, so let's get our chicken tenders started. These are already cooked, so you're really just putting them in the air fryer to warm them. We are gonna cook our eggs, and we are going to cook our chaffles. And we're gonna do everything here on the dash. Oh, yeah, I'll come to that in a minute. What I was gonna say is usually for breakfast, what I'll have, I know it's weird, a coffee, and y'all know I'm still working on my applesauce cake. I frosted it. I just get like a slice of that applesauce and gelatin. So that's my protein cake. Start the day with something sweet, and a slice is like 12 calories. I put some, you know, sugar-free Cool Whip on top as a frosting, but it holds me because it's got protein. Focus, Maggie. All right. So in the air fryer, I got the air fryer tray. Gonna line this with foil, per usual. And I hope you all are doing well. Happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. I love cooking for you. All right. So we've got our tray here. Probably don't need to, but I'm just gonna spray a little bit of coconut oil on this over the sink just so it doesn't stick. Don't really need to, but I'm using my refillable sprayer. Link is in the description. Just check the cheat sheet. You can open this up and put the oil of your choice. I'm using my MCT coconut oil. Caudell says you love your aprons. The pink one is calling you. Yeah, Caudell's got a couple of them. I got the khaki one too. I think that one's in the wash. But yeah, if y'all remember when Mom was on here, she talked about when I was little, because I've been cooking since 1842. I'm the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. When Mom was cooking, Dad always said, Maggie, in the kitchen. But I love putting on the apron and just wearing the uniform. Makes me feel like I know what I'm doing, which I usually don't. Oh, y'all like the pink apron on me? Thank you. I got this pink sweat shirt, but I like pink too. I like the yellow strap. It's like bright and kung pao, just like Maggie. A little extra, but y'all seem to like it. I like it. We made sure that our logo. I captured the essence of Maggie. Maggie! Okay, what are we doing? Oh, scissors. Thank you all for letting me be my silly, quirky self. This is my happy place. Oh, Diana says, Maggie, the melt that Alex helped make. Oh! I forgot already. Yes! That like French bread with the slice. Oh, yes, yes. Did you use like marinara or did you use sriracha? I remember now.
You made it plant-based for me and regular for the girls. So no turkey, and did you use, I guess, like vegan cheese, right? Oh, that is awesome. You're the second person who told me that. Wilbert said he made it for his wife and she loved it, and she's expecting. He shared. She's expecting, and so she's picky, and she loved it. You love the logo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning, Dee Dee. Happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. All right. Oh, so y'all can see the cauliflower. I'm going to take this out. So this comes in the freezer section. You can get them at Whole Foods, Walmart, Target. And I'm using the spicy. They have regular and spicy. So you can see it's just chicken, but it's coated in a cauliflower breading and not flour. So this allows me to have, you know, that chicken tender experience. So since I'm doing a waffle sandwich, I think I'm going to go with the bigger, like flatter pieces. I only need 2. I'm feeling so greedy. I'll keep 1 for research purposes. Ooh, look at Diana, dirty Diana. Oh, she used avocado sauce and mushrooms. I've never heard of avocado sauce, but it sounds incredible. Do you make it, or is there a brand that I need to look into? All right. So again, cauliflower. Let me pack these up. So glad y'all are here. Sorry again for the scheduling. I got the time wrong, but hopefully it lets you know that I'm here. Now, you don't have to, but I want these like sweet and crispy. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of oil on the frozen chicken tenders. This is my coconut oil. All right. So these are gonna go in the air fryer on the chicken setting, and you just cook them until you're, you know, level of doneness, maybe 10 minutes, not long at all. So Caudell says you get unsweet tea and coffee and the monk fruit sweetener that you keep in your purse. Yes. I've seen that. So y'all, I know Caudell is not a fan of the skinny syrups, which is totally fine. There's another one of these little, I don't know, like hand-sized squirt sweeteners. I've seen the monk fruit one. There's some stevia drops. You guys can try different flavors and different brands. You always know I say do what works for you. And then you can get your beverages unsweet, whether I get tea or coffee or whatever. I always get sugar-free. Beverages and condiments are 2 huge culprits. Okay? All right. I'm gonna put these in the air fryer and then I'll turn off my phone. All right, let's turn off this phone. All right, so we're not going to use it, but I'm just showing you guys the manchego that Caudell is mentioning. So this is manchego cheese. You can see it comes on this big cheese block. Got this one at Sam's Club. I have one already open, but this is my substitute for Parmesan. So you can grate it, you can shave it. It gives you that dry, salty, aged cheese experience without cow dairy. And Dee Dee likes monk fruit too, yes. I have monk fruit granular sweetener. I'll show. A big part of what we do on my channel is really sharing with each other different finds that we found. Y'all spam me with recipes and I love it. But you know, we're all creatures of habit, and sometimes we just eat the same stuff because that's what we've always had. But once I got my food sensitivity test results, I was like, phew, I can't have this, 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 and this. Well, what about this, 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 and this? So that's why I'm your substitute teacher. Monk fruit is what Dee Dee and Caudell are talking about, but this is a fruit that some monks found a long time ago in a faraway land. I don't know. It was sweet, but it didn't spike your blood sugar. So this is another natural 0-calorie option for sugar-free sugar. So there's the liquid form, there's the brown sugar form, there's the granular form, lots of options. So just because I say I don't eat sweet does not mean, no, just because I say I'm sugar-free does not mean I don't eat sweet. All right, so we're gonna get our waffles. I have been on Nana, my mom, that okra stew. I don't want to say I've given up. She'll be here one day. Mom is retired and she moves when the spirit moves her. She gets up and I'm like, Mom, just let me know when. For anybody new, there's my Nana, my mom. We're going to do a series with her, cooking series. That's her with the boys, the Gong Gong 1 and Gong Gong 2 on her 70th birthday. And she's the one who taught me everything that I know. She's always ninja watching. So Mom, if you're watching, they want your stew. I was born in Ghana. We came to America when I was 1. So I have traditional, not really traditional, American. I'm a true African American. But I'm intimidated to make the food I was raised on because my mom takes no shortcuts. And my dad doesn't even think I'm cooking. Oh, Maggie, she's not cooking. Oh, she's just opening cans and boxes. So. But we are going to do it. We're going to do it because the boys love African food. I can make some, but I just don't want them to come for me and be like, that's not authentic. Okay, okra stew will be your cheat day with rice and everything. I believe you. Okay, chaffles, cheese and eggs. Can I just say I actually love opening my cabinets now because before I was like, this is embarrassing. All right, so if you want the waffle experience without flour, without grains, this is how you do it. You can use the pourable eggs in the carton. I'm using whole eggs, of which I need to get more. You can tell my OCD has passed on to my oldest son. So all you need are eggs and cheese. You can add other ingredients to them. We will, but it'll work with just eggs and cheese. I am using whole eggs. If you want to make one sandwich or a 2-stack of waffles, you need 1 egg. I'm going to do 4 because I'm greedy. So I'm going to make 2 sandwiches. I'm going to make a plain one, and then I'm going to make an egg and cheese one. Why? I don't know. All right, so we're going to do 2 eggs. Just rinse this off. I'm always like seeing stuff. I'm like, is it clean? It must be clean. All right. Hey, Chocolate Solution. Thank you for being here, sir, and good morning to you. All right. So 2 whole eggs. And if it's just me, I just put the cheese in here. But because I'm trying to teach you all properly, I'll go ahead and beat them just to break the yolks and incorporate them a little bit. Did I say I'm not a proper chef? Just a home cooker here. All right, so we have 2 whole eggs, and I'm just going to crack the yolks. And then it probably is good if you beat them a little bit. You want to make sure that it's like one homogeneous yellow color and you don't have like the yolk and the white floating around, because then when you make your waffle or whatever, you'll have little pockets of yellow and white. Not the end of the world. I'm still going to eat it. All right, so we have 2 beaten eggs. Oh yeah, you ready for the okra soup too? Oh, Chocolate Solution said you went to work with no breakfast. You gotta, y'all. I'm a big breakfast person. I know some people. Look, I support everything. It all works. If you intermittent fast and skip breakfast, I'm different. I wake up hungry, so I like my biggest meal in the morning, a moderate sized lunch, and I can skip dinner and just sip on tea. But I like to eat. Okay, so now in here we need cheese. The type of cheese that you want is any melting cheese. For the waffles, I want them crispier. So the drier the cheese, the crispier the waffle. So a sharp cheddar, a manchego. I'm gonna use my goat's cheese from Whole Foods. This is the one that's already shredded. Yes, I know. I could shred my own, but don't want to today. Um, I would not use the goat's cheese. I wouldn't use the creamy cheese. I would leave that for the pancakes. Um, and I would get a real cheese, meaning like not a cheese like the Kraft or Velveeta, not that like the pasteurized processed cheese. All right. So this is from Whole Foods. That's the only place that I found the shredded cheese made from goat's milk. Cadell says I'm an excellent substitute teacher. Thank you for stretching. I depend on you. Oh, stretching my I'm like, did I do stretches? You mean my palate or what we're teaching? But whatever it is, you're welcome. Okay, so how much egg? 2 eggs, how much cheese? I don't know. Enough. How much is enough? You want it thick and chunky. Not me. I'm gonna try and get this weight off. Not try. I am gonna get the weight off. But you know, with eggs, it's like liquid and jiggly. So it's probably like a handful, maybe like a half to a cup of cheese. But you want it to stop being jiggly. You want it thick like a stew, not like a soup, not like okra soup. Chocolate Solution says it was unintentional. Oh, a bad wreck. Okay. Oh, I hate when that happens. I work from home, y'all, so I'll be having my meetings after this. So I'm glad you're okay. But I know that traffic jams. Oh, I don't miss those days. Diana says you like a heavy breakfast, a great lunch or dinner, and you fast after 2 or 3. Look at Diana. Dirty Diana. Oh, can't help myself. So whenever you eat, whatever time it is where you are, thank you for being here. Somebody told me, Maggie, I noticed you're so much happier when the boys are gone. Me? Psh. All right, so we're just sprinkling some cheese in here. So I do like a little bit, and then I stir to see if it's still, see how it's still very like liquidy. If you don't have enough cheese in here, that means your waffles will be more eggy. Let's check our chicken. I'm gonna let it go 1 more minute and then I'll turn off the air fryer. They'll stay warm in there if I get to work. All right. So again, this is another one of those, protein heavy, which is what I err on the side of. All right, so this is looking good. So when it gets a little bit hard to stir, when it's like thick like this, then you're good. So I got to get my measurements for the cookbook for y'all. But you can see here, this is kind of the texture that we want for our chaffles. I probably could put a little bit more, but you just don't want it too like liquid. Okay. Just because. What else? Okay, so you could cook them just like this. Diana says, you might have to change your YouTube name. Don't be dirty, Diana, just for me. I'm glad you like this song. Oh, we miss Michael. Dirty Diana said, I love it. I love it. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if anybody has a YouTube channel. I was going to say that would be a killer YouTube channel. But if you have a YouTube channel, please shout out your channel. Let us know your channel name and let us know what you cover on your channel. I always want to support you guys because you're here supporting me, and I'll bring it up on the screen for you. Okay, so because I'm doing a sweet chaffle, I'm going to put some ingredients that go with sweet. So for example, completely optional, we could stop here. I'm going to put, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do the vanilla paste. Sorry, I taught the kids how to cook and they get in there and move my spices around. I can't be doing that. All right, so I'm going to use some vanilla bean paste. If you have vanilla extract, that will work. We used that up yesterday. You can also use the skinny syrups. This is vanilla flavor burst that I put in my coffee, sugar-free. I like this fancy vanilla bean paste because it has those specks that Maya got for us. I do have a list of teacher supplies. Maya gifted this to the class. So this is vanilla bean paste. It says gourmet. We can be a little fancy. If you guys want to get anything for me to use or want to gift me anything, there's a little wish list there in the description. Teacher supplies, completely optional. I'm just happy that you're here. All right. I think the chicken is done, but I want to get these waffles cooking. A little bit of nutmeg, also completely optional. That's my struggle. It's always been my struggle. Mom was so good at that, being able to cook multiple things and all have them done at the same time so the temperature is right. I still struggle with that. Condell says about the chocolate. You're at home and you go out of your mind in class. In this class? I love chocolate though, y'all. All right. This is completely optional, just a little bit of cinnamon in the batter and some vanilla in the batter and some nutmeg in the batter. All right. So we're gonna get our Dash waffle maker out. You could do this if you have the Belgian waffle. If you have like one big Belgian waffle maker, you can absolutely cook, and then you know how it's like a big circle with the sections. I think if you look at the thumbnail, it was like a triangle piece of waffle. So they cooked a big Belgian waffle and cut it in quarters. But I'm going to use the Dash and make the sandwich size waffles. This one does all four together. Chocolate Solution is laughing. What did I do, y'all? Okay. I think what I'm going to do, okay. I'm trying to get it. Let's get our waffles cooking. Then we'll put some cheese on the chicken and just let it sit and melt. Then all we have to do is our eggs. All right, I think I have this link in the description. Check the cheat sheet. Hey, Victoria. Good morning, my dear. Victoria's got a YouTube channel. Let us know what you talk about there. She's also part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. Y'all know I'm a proud student of the Lead Attorney. When I came across him, he said all of us who are over 35 need to start a YouTube channel because you got life experience that people need to know. And I've been cooking since 1842. I'm not a pro, but I enjoy it. All right. So this is my Dash waffle maker. You can get the one that does one at a time, but I'm going to go ahead and do all four, which will give me, our four slices. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Just like a George Foreman, when it's at temperature, you'll see the green light. While this is warming up, let's get our chicken tenders out, spicy, taste them, and I think I'm going to kind of drizzle them with a little bit of syrup and then put them back with a slice of cheese over top. Mona, good morning. And apologies, y'all. When I scheduled this, I put the wrong time in. I scheduled it at 10 p.m. last night for this morning, but I didn't change the time, so it showed like I was making breakfast at 10 p.m. That's what I say. Yeah, Mom had me in the kitchen washing stuff and doing stuff, and little Maggie. Okay. That's what you gotta do. You gotta start them young. I didn't have a choice. I hated it then, but now that I have to make, different food choices for health reasons, I'm so glad that I'm comfortable in the kitchen. Y'all, our class clown has arrived. Good morning, Wilbert. How are you, sir? All right, let's check on our chicken. All right, I think I'm gonna go a little bit more. So again, this is cauliflower spicy chicken tenders. So So I like them nice and crispy. So you can see they're crisping up here, but it's still a little bit soft on the inside. But you can see it's real chicken. It's just the breading is cauliflower. And so since I'm making like a chicken biscuit, I'm going for the Chick-fil-A chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit with honey or syrup. So I'm gonna taste one, but just want y'all to be able to see. This is our real chicken. Good. I want a little crispier. Got me right here. So good. Ooh, it's got a little heat on it too. I'm gonna put this back in the air fryer, but before I do that, I'm gonna brush it with a little bit of that sugar-free maple syrup. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I want sweet in the waffle. I want sweet on the chicken. And I'm gonna dunk it in syrup. All right. So let's just put this on here. Let's see. Can y'all see if I move this back a little bit? We're waiting for this light to turn green. We'll make our waffles. What's the name of the air fryer? Keisha says. So we call it Excalibur, but this is the Power XL. I believe, Mona, if you have a time to check, I believe it's in the cheat sheet, but if not, I will find the link for you and I will drop it in the chat. So give me just a second, Keisha, my dear. Yeah, y'all know when Wilbert comes to class. Okay. We love Wilbert, though. We love him. All are welcome here. If y'all saw my kid made a comment about our class, I was like, swim shady. I don't want to go backwards, but these teenage years. All right, got the facial, so it's nice and hot. So again, this is our egg, cheese, cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla bean paste. All right, so we made it kind of sweet. If you're doing pizza crust or if you're doing sandwich bread, you could do like Italian seasoning, oregano. So I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit equal amounts on each circle and then I'll smooth it out. That allows me to see that there's no waffle left behind. We need a spatula. We need a spatula. It's not coming out well. Y'all know I get in there, get on the sides. Groceries are expensive, so we don't want to waste. All right. And again, this could just be egg and cheese. And then what I do is I kind of smooth it all the way to the end so you don't have like one big ball of, batter in the middle. So I try to smooth. So each little nook and cranny, because we like our nook and crannies, has cheese, please. And try to get them as even as possible. It's not the end of the world, but chaffles are my go-to. And we've talked about this, but I'll say it again because I know we always have new people. You can make your chaffles in advance and freeze them just like waffles. Settle on into the sizzle. Diana, you asked me about nutritional yeast, and I don't think I ever have. Tell me about it, because I'm not familiar, but I don't think I've used nutritional yeast. Caudell says, I am stretching my experience nutritionally. Absolutely, yeah. Especially y'all in our community, in any community, right? We're creatures of habit. We just do what we've always done. I still struggle. Mom makes like heavy rice and starchy dishes, and I can't eat that. I can taste it, but that's just not, clearly I've had enough. And it helps you as well. You never know about goat cheese before my class, and you've been happy ever since. That's right, y'all. I haven't talked about this a lot lately, but let me rinse this out. So I've always had a weight problem, always struggled with weight. I'm gonna brush these chicken tenders with the sugar-free syrup and tell you guys, how I kind of came into this. This is what I'm using. I'm not good at multitasking, but this is Maple Grove Farms sugar-free syrup. Wilbert saying again now? This one right here. Wilbert needs to come to the front of the class. So we're going to put our sugar-free syrup in here, which we will use for dipping, and I'll have a little kitchen snack. So, you know, when I was in the office, I saw someone who had lost weight. It's good stuff. And like we always do, you know, we say, oh, you look amazing. What are you doing? You know, I've tried Weight Watchers. I've tried Nutrisystem. They all work. The problem is, I don't know why I'm doing that. If you don't like the food, you get the weight off, then you go back to eating what you like, and we all know what happens. So it was always this up and down, up and down. We have 2 chicken tenders left. We started with 3. I'm gonna get a silicone brush and I'm gonna brush my maple syrup onto these and put them back in the air fryer just to kind of, oh, you can't really see. So I said, yeah, you look amazing. I see all the comments. 1 second. I just want to try and get this all at the same temperature. Just brushing them. Spicy chicken tenders with the maple syrup, sugar-free maple syrup. And then go back in the air fryer just for a couple of minutes. I said, you look amazing. What are you doing? Or what did you do? Because, you know, you never know what's going on with people. Let's turn it over. And she said she went to get her gut health checked. And I'd never heard that before. I'm like, what is that? So she told me about this metabolic specialist, Locked In Wellness. I think it's in the class notes. So check the description. I'm going to get my metabolic specialist on here. I want to get to my goal. I'm 20 pounds away from my goal. She said she went to see this metabolic specialist that tested her for food sensitivities. All right, light has gone green, so that means the waffles should be ready. We'll put these back in the air fryer and check them. I might want a little bit more brown. All right, so you guys see I've got these on the wire rack. We've got our spicy chicken tenders coated with cauliflower, not flour, going back in the air fryer. All right. So I was like, oh, I've never heard of that. I'll look into it. So I made an appointment, and, you know, I thought I was always, you know, big bone, plus size, you know, that was just my lot in life, which is not true. Woo! Okay, let's take these out. Unplug. Nice and crispy. All right. So what I'm going to do, oh, I haven't even made the eggs. But I know what I'm going to do. I've unplugged it from the wall, so I'm just going to lift them up. I could put them on a wire rack, but I'm actually going to leave them in here. You just separate so y'all can see our waffle. So this is going to be our sandwich bread. The eggs won't take long at all. I'm using my goat's cheese. This is from Whole Foods. This is sliced goat's cheese. That's the only place that I've seen sliced. And it comes like between the paper, kind of like real deli cheese. You know, like a proper. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on here. You know what, I'm doing 2. I said I would do 1, but I'm doing 2. One moment. Okay. I don't want to close it. You know what I could do? You know, because I don't want my cheese to come up on the top. Put a pin in the story. Let's make our eggs really quick. But this Dash waffle maker has got this like side. Y'all think I'm wasting that? Little crispy bits, little overflow channel. All right, turning off the air fryer. Waffles are done. I'm just gonna. It's hot. It's a little bit. I want to close it. I'm thinking of something. Just like when you have lasagna, I'm going to close it. I want the cheese to kind of melt. I'm going to spray the aluminum foil with my coconut oil. And I'm just going to do this and then close it lightly so it can kind of stay warm while we make our eggs really quick. Diana says, looks yummy. Waffles look good. You could stack them with butter and syrup for a waffle. We're doing a chicken tender sandwich. So many options. Wilbert's been cooking again. Wilbert said, I did a spinach, tomato, and mushroom melt. Way too much cheese. Okay, are you talking about the baguette that Alex and I made that I almost forgot about? All right, eggs. I could have been doing fried eggs. Probably should have been doing fried eggs, but I'm going to show you guys the French fried egg. Just takes it up a notch. Caudell knows about this. I'm using the mini dash. This is the griddle, the smooth one. The smooth griddle. Ooh, vegan cheese. Okay. So you need 3 ingredients: eggs, cheese, and cream. So for cheese, back to the manchego. The recipe calls for Parmesan. If anybody needs the link, I'll send it to you. Caudell, I'd love to know if you've made this. I've got my cheese block. Mona, I've shaved off the edges and I'm still working through it. Ah. So just to move fast, I'm just gonna shred my manchego cheese directly on the dash. If you have shaved Parmesan, you can use that here. Oh, I need my egg. So you can see it's already starting to sizzle. I wasn't going to say anything. I am not going to disparage any program. But yeah, you know, some of them, especially the programs that give you a time limit, you know, so I started in the pandemic and I'm 80 pounds, but this is year 3 for me, y'all. So I'm going to crack my yolk and I'm going to put, it says heavy whipping cream, but I'm going to do my coconut cream. So this is what I'm using. This is our Silk dairy-free heavy whipping cream. So this is a good substitute for heavy whipping cream if you can't have dairy or you're sensitive to dairy. Just drizzle a little on there. Salt and pepper. So this is pink Himalayan salt and some pepper. And then more Parmesan cheese if you could have it. Manchego for me. It's just Parmesan cheese made from sheep's milk. All right, a little more. We like it cheesy and crusty. All right, let's see how our waffles are looking. All right. It's melted all right. I'll just keep it kind of tinted. Okay. So when I went to see the metabolic specialist, she took one look at me and she said, "You're not plus size. You're not big boned. You have a lot of inflammation." And I had never heard that before, right? Because I always thought it was about the food and, just getting the pounds off. And what I learned is that there are some things that we eat that our body tolerates really well, and you're just humming along like a race car, like the way I feel now. But there are some things that you eat and you don't know that you don't tolerate well. And inflammation can come in so many different forms. I had joint pain. I just thought I was getting older. My back hurt, my knee hurt. Excuse me. Sometimes people get a lot of mucus. Sometimes people have skin issues, hair issues, can't sleep. I am not a doctor. But I just accepted all these things. And so I got the test done, which was a cheek swab on the inside and then some hair sample, just a little bit, from the back, not a lot. And they sent it off, and I get this report that I used to keep on the fridge. It's here now. We're not going to put it on there. And this is the company that I use, Locked In Wellness. So this is my report. I've done it 3 times because it changes. And the stuff that came up on my list was stuff I eat all the time. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this egg out because I want it a little bit soft. We'll do one more. Let's go ahead and plate. Put a pin in the story. All right, I'm trying to remember the thumbnail. What does it look like? I can't remember. Let's get a waffle. It's a little brown because I left them in there. Oh, let's do this egg. Whoa, don't fall. Where's my spatula? I'm moving so much stuff around, y'all. Okay. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we've got like a creamy, cheesy egg. And then our chicken. I need to do one more. Let's go ahead and do that while it's... I'm not good with the order of things. What is the name of the test? I'm coming. So I did this in my metabolic specialist office, but I'll give you some other options. Did the test in her office and she shipped it off, so I don't know what lab she uses, but there's a couple other options you guys can have. So anyway, when my test results, she said, I'll call you in a couple days with your results. Okay. And so I got my results back, and y'all, oh crap, missed the trash can. I was so mad because it was stuff that I eat all of the time. Chicken, coffee, dairy, citrus, gluten. I was like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? Life is over. I'm just supposed to like roll over and die, right? So that's when I started what I call this elimination diet. I came home and I took everything out of the fridge that was on that no-no list, and I slowly started incorporating food substitutions. Almond milk instead of dairy, these goat's cheese instead of regular cheese, turkey instead of chicken. Chicken has fallen off. Now I can have chicken. Because some of this stuff, your body just needs time to process it. And if you eat it every day and you don't know that it's causing you issues, it's kind of like, I had no idea. So some things I just have to have sparingly. All right. Last one is cooking. Let's get our chicken. All right, so I got my chicken that I drenched in the maple syrup. Oh. And we're gonna put our cheese waffle. On the top. I'm gonna put it on the cutting board and actually cut it properly. We'll go ahead and put this one here. As soon as this egg is still a little bit soft. All right, y'all. I'm coming. I'll finish the story. Ah, yes. Caudell says use gloves when cooking. I usually do with raw meat, but you're right. I'm just in here touching everything. Okay. I try to wash, especially between raw eggs and meat for sure. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. I'm losing some of that's supposed to be on there, that like crusty, cheesy bits. All right. So let me clean up, cut, take our cookbook photos. I'll have to clean these once they cool. All right. So, oh, to extend the life of your cheese. Oh, y'all, I'm behind on the comments. Here I come, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to read the comments. Let me drop the link in case anybody wants to chat. I'm going to cut the sandwiches in half. We're going to get our syrup dipping sauce and see if we can plate this nicely. That's what we have so far. Let's get that cut. You know what? I think I'll use the cutting board for presentation. Ah, it's hot, hot, hot. Let me try the bigger knife. I don't want to shred it using serrated. Hot. Try not to press it too much so it doesn't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So we've got one. All right. Let's see. It's cooled a little bit. Here we go. All right. So let's do this. A little food styling. And then, of course, you could either drizzle with syrup, which I probably would, but I'm also going to put some syrup on the side. Look like a restaurant with our sugar-free pancake syrup. All right, your breakfast is ready. So we got our syrup. We've got our sweet waffles with our spicy chicken, egg and cheese. Sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. And of course, our unsweet coffee. Let me take some cookbook pictures and then I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna pull up a chair. I got some time before my next meeting. Looking good? All right, and then I'm gonna scroll back and see questions and then finish the story for y'all. Let me take a couple pictures. All right, we got Dexley. These pictures will go on our YouTube community tab. They will go on my Instagram. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, on all platforms. Get up on your food. That's what a photographer friend of mine said. Don't be afraid to get close. I do some with the flash and some without the flash from different angles because you never know. Let's move the mess. Looks good. Oh, thank you, Wilbert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Ah, last one. All right. Here we go. Oh. All right, so I am going to dip it in there. And again, our waffles, our egg and cheese. So protein, breakfast. This could be like a one meal a day, or if I do 2 meals a day and then just like drink my teas. Oh, sorry, y'all. All right, so go ahead. Oh, it's tripping. Yeah, I've been dreaming about this. If you like a chicken biscuit drizzled with syrup or honey, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. Oh my God. Y'all, this is messy. I probably shouldn't even. I need some music. One moment. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. This isn't even crunk enough for me. All right, I'm gonna eat half, and then I promise I'll look at. More bites. Almost done. Ooh, yes, drizzle. I'll do that next. But let me actually respond to y'all. Mm. Okay. Where were we? Whew. Sorry, that was an experience. Okay. Non-stop crunk breakfast. Every day I say I'm gonna be elegant today. And then this happens. So I got my test results back, and it was a lot of stuff that I eat. And so I had a decision to make, in all seriousness, because it's like I had never, tried this before. And it's one of those things where I can try it. What's the worst that could happen? I avoid these foods and nothing changes, right? I still got the joint pain. I'm taking like 10 pain pills a day. It's just ridiculous. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. So came home, took everything out of the fridge, everything out of the pantry. Okay, not everything. Of course, I left the stuff for the kids, but I made a shelf for myself and I labeled it like mom's shelf. And I slowly started buying and looking for, stuff that, I would ask my metabolic specialist, can I have this? No, not yet. Yes, you can have that. Only a little bit. So I started building like a catalog of approved foods for me. Just what I was doing and still cooking regular stuff for the kids. And because I don't believe anybody else has to suffer. These are my, life choices. Um, and what I noticed within 48 hours, I hadn't lost any weight yet, but within 48 hours, my joint pain went away. I was one of those that, when I would sit for a long period of time and I'd go to put weight on my foot or my ankle or my back, excuse me, I would have this pain and I would just have to kind of like, shake it out. And again, I thought it was just aging. And I remember getting up and I just walked to the bathroom like we all do in the morning. And I was like, I'm not limping. And it just kind of started from there. The pain went away. Even with the weight still on, my numbers started to regulate, which was fascinating to me. So I don't really talk, the weight is great, but for me, it's always about health and living long. These teenage boys are about to be out one of these days, and I want to enjoy my life. No, I should sit. I know Cardell wants me to sit. Let me sit and actually enjoy my food. Okay, so y'all know there's a lot of stuff that's labeled as healthy that doesn't taste good, and I've tried a lot of it. So what I decided to do is share with you all. Don't get motion sickness. We're coming down. Share with you all the substitutions that I've made. This could be messy. So yeah. Okay. So to answer your question, Dirty Diana Sanchez. So the name of my metabolic specialist is Locked In Wellness. Link should be in the class notes, but this is it. Locked In Wellness. And you can see the fruits, the vegetables, everything, proteins. And so she's in the Atlanta area, Nancy Masood, beautiful Lebanese woman. I'll be seeing her next week. And it's been great to have the support. And when I want to try new things, I can take a picture of the nutrition label and ask her. But she also takes clients globally. You can do your cheek swab and a little hair and mail it in, and she can coach you, I guess, over Zoom or over the phone or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. And there's no time limit because clearly I'm going low and slow. But here's some options for you if you don't want to use that service, which is fine. I'm going to dunk two and then I'll save the drizzle for the last one. Or should I drizzle and take a picture? I'm going to drizzle this one. See if we can get some good photos. There's a company, none of this is sponsored. I'm just sharing with you all. There's a company called Everlywell, and they have all kind of mail order tests. Let's see how that looks. Got a little drizzle going on. Let me take a picture while I'm talking. You can go to everlywell.com. They have a food sensitivity test. That one is a finger stick. I know some people are squeamish, but that one is a finger stick. You, prick your finger with, they mail you this kit, you prick your finger, you put the drops of blood on the paper, and then you mail it back in. And then they send you a list of what you're sensitive to. So that's an option. And then some people are able to get a full nutrition panel through their doctor's office. So maybe if your insurance covers it, I paid for mine with HSA, but if your insurance covers it, that could be an option for you too. So that's what I'm doing. And, I know I get silly, but I do get really excited because, a lot of times we feel like we have to be deprived. And yes, there's a lot that you can't have. Like sugar was the hardest one for me to get off of because sugar is in everything. And I was cranky for about a week, 10 days. But once you get past the other side, y'all, I feel incredible. Mm, 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 mm. Uh-oh. Let's see, is it coming back? Oh, it's dead. All right. Well, y'all saw everything. I'm going to eat. Let's see what questions y'all have. We'll go 5 more minutes and then we'll wrap up. Looks amazing. Yeah, if you guys like a chicken biscuit, if you like Chick-Fil-A, I know it's hard to see with the light, but Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Caudell says, I went through sensitive testing 40 years ago. Wow. And it saved me and my family. Goat's cheese is a major game changer. I know, right? And I'm so glad to experience your journey with you. Thank you so much for saying that. And I appreciate you all because this is something, I've learned a lot from the lead attorney, but any YouTuber will tell you being consistent is really the number one thing. So when I thought about what I wanted my channel to be about, what is something that I do every day? This is it. I could talk about a lot of stuff, mom stuff, corporate stuff. I'm an Airbnb hostess. There's a lot that I could talk about, but this is truly my happy place and my passion. So I'm going to be here for 40 years with y'all. I spent the first 40 eating the regular sad diet, the standard American diet. Oh, this is so good. God. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Keisha. I'm still in Weight Watchers. It works for me. Plus, they changed a lot of things. You earn points by eating your veggies and drinking the water. Keisha, that is awesome. I am so glad that it works for you. I also lost 5 pounds with Weight Watchers. I had a lot more to go. But y'all, I will never poo poo anything. I just say what works for me because, when it clicks, it clicks. And when it clicks for you, it clicks for you. Mm-hmm. 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 Diana's here for the dance moves. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, Wilbert said, oh, yes, you made the baguette sandwich again. It was a hit. Your wife keeps asking for it, but we have to watch the cholesterol. Yeah, I understand. Um, and I am not a doctor. I'm trying to think. I know that sandwich had two cheeses. It had the mozzarella and it had the like the fresh mozzarella and the melting mozzarella. Maybe one cheese. Y'all, one of these is enough. In all honesty, I don't know why I made two. Greedy. To breakfast and then lunch. This is it today. This is it. Oh, yeah. I hate that glare. I wish y'all could see what I see. All right. Well, as always, we will end on the commercial. I don't think I see anything else. Thank you all for being here. Again, apologies. I scheduled it wrong. We have a request for ice cream. Kim G's little girl, she has got two. We make chocolate for one, and I saw a recipe that I want to make for vanilla ice cream. So we are going to do that. It is a 2-day recipe because this one has to freeze overnight. So tomorrow, probably tomorrow evening, yeah, Friday night. Friday night, just got paid. Is that the song? It's Friday night. Y'all know the song. I don't know. But we're gonna do tomorrow evening. We will do an ice cream that we make and then put in the freezer. And then Saturday morning, we'll take it out and eat it. But I'll come up with something else we can do that you guys can actually see the finished product. But either way, thank you all for being here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like what I'm doing. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms. Thank you so much, Mona. If you're considering having a YouTube channel or if you already have one and it's not monetized yet, you can either join my membership. We have membership levels $5 and up. You get full access to the course, the raw footage, it's there. You can check that out on my YouTube community section. Excuse me. Or if you or someone else you know is curious about how to earn income on YouTube, I was monetized in 4 months thanks to you all. excuse me, it usually takes people about a year, but my community is amazing. Ask Marcus. So there's a discount code for you, and I'll put it at the bottom. Y'all can check the link in the description. Yesterday, I showed my oldest, Mark Wilbert's video, because they were like, "Mom, you need a Maggie fails." I'm like bloopers? I said, I have a scholar that made that for me. And I showed him Wilbert's video, and he was laughing. He was like, "This is good. This is too good." And I was like, "What do you think? You just think we can't do anything." He said, "Mom, your community is so, I don't know the word for it." And I was like, "Wholesome." He was like, "Non-toxic." And on that note, love your teenagers. I will see you all tomorrow for ice cream. Class is dismissed. Facebook, Twitter, and